Hello, my name is Germane Barnes. I am a designer and a professor at the University of Miami School of Architecture. I run a practice called Studio Barnes, where we are very interested in things related to Blackness and Black domesticity in the built environment. I've been fortunate enough to be awarded a Creative Capital Grant for my project, Restructuring Blackness, which is essentially me looking at the contributions of the diaspora to classical architecture. I'm currently based in Rome, where I'm doing the first leg of research and producing some drawings and analyzations which go towards that work. Two important things that I've learned throughout this process is that there are some pretty interesting processes that are not attributed or correctly attributed or widely contributed or even widely acknowledged as distinctly African processes related to classical architecture. One of those is opus sectile, which is something that is used with lamb mosaic floors within Roman architecture. And it's something that's very rarely acknowledged as an Egyptian process, something that was taken from the continent. You see over my shoulder here in my studio. I've begun experimenting with different types of materials and processes to sort of mimic the same thing. The second that I've learned is opus africanum. And with that is sort of this process of taking horizontal elements and then placing vertical elements on top of those within a wall that creates something structural with small bricks being placed in between. So with these new things that I'm beginning to understand and uncover through my time here in Italy, it is going to help me to create a brand new column order, a sixth column order, if you will, which then allows me to create new possibilities of Blackness and neoclassical architecture. So imagine in the States, places like the Capitol building, which have tons of the traditional three orders adorned on their front facade. What if those were column orders that were then created and inspired by the Black people that were enslaved and brought to this country? And for those of you who may not know what the orders are, traditionally we acknowledge Corinthian, Doric, and Ionic orders, but there's two more. There's the Tuscan order and the Composite order, which were created in Italy. So there's a precedent for this process, but there really isn't much of a precedent for a wholly Black order or a wholly diasporic order, separate from the Egyptian orders, which literally created all of the orders. And as someone that was trained as an architect, this is just narratives that I've never been sort of exposed to. And so I'm really hoping that with this project that, again, thank you Creative Capital for funding, allows other people who go through architecture who look like me to understand that there's so much of a wider impact than what we were initially taught. And so I'm very excited about where this will yield and the kind of stuff that will happen from this project. And thank you for hanging out with me. Bye.